Hey everybody, this is Clayton from Mutiny back with part 2 of the Friend in Need Good Luck Row Mutiny Misfits Mixed Scrim. We are going to jump straight into the attacks because this is going to be a long one. To anybody who watched round 1, I think we got like 4 or 5 more attacks to show on this one. A little more 3 stars from this side since we won. I apologize if I sound a little off. I'm actually recording this like 8 hours after I recorded that first video. I did not sleep well last night and I'm feeling a little under the weather. So you might be able to hear that. This is just the only time I have to do this week until like Wednesday, and I didn't want to wait that long, so I figured I'd get it going. And we're going to start at the top and work our way down this time. I like to keep it interesting, mix it up, keep everybody on their toes. Like I said, we got Peter. Anybody who's been watching my videos has seen Peter attack before. He is a beast, um, always doing good stuff. Again, everybody's dropping poisons on these lava hounds before they burst. I don't get it, but if Peter's doing it, obviously it's a good idea. So maybe poison hounds before they burst. I don't know. Um, I pretty much anything he does, I just assume is brilliant. Uh, tends to work out for him. Coming in with Surgical Hawks, I was actually talking to him. I guess in clan chat yesterday about like doing other fun types of attacks because we were in a scrim, and his logic for always doing Goho was that there's so little that can go wrong, so it's the safest attack. As you can see, poor Teddy just gets shredded. I guess maybe Teddy was using all singles for this pace, unless there was another bomb like right here. Um, If you know Peter's going to be coming for you, and he did, I would definitely recommend double sets, otherwise you're not going to stop Hogs. Uh, Sorry about this, Teddy. Peter's a beast. Not much you could have done. Everybody knows that. No harm in getting 3-starred by the great Spider-Man. Good attack, Peter. And we'll try to run through this. Like I said, the Bucket Ninja rivalry is real. Let's see what we got going on here. Obviously Ninja 3 stars in. We got a max attack, it looks like, just based off the army comp. Gonna open it wide up, and that'll give him access to the queen. Yeah, definitely gonna be a max attack. Interesting that they both decided to take each other out through the air. Laloon was, it seemed like kind of dead until the max attack came out, and now people are dropping it left and right, especially Jinja. He's really liking the max attack. Props to him. I have attempted it once. I tried to use back-end hogs instead of loons, and it went about as expected. Not that well. I pretty much only 3-star with hogs, so I should probably just stick to that. But yeah, I tried to get a little fancy with it and do a max attack on a base that probably didn't need to be max. Looks like his queen is going to clutch this top air defense for him here shortly, as soon as she gets this clan castle down, and then I would assume we're going to start seeing some lava hounds come in. Again, why not hog the base? Because at this point, he's eliminated the pathing to what I would assume is the double set. Maybe Tesla's up in this area, I would assume, but no double bomb. First hound is doing okay. Laloon is coming in. We got one Tesla popping up top there. Not going to do too much though. He still has a hound in the bag. There goes the first air defense, third air defense, the first one for the Laloon part. That second hound is going to run over and pop right onto a Tesla farm. These are interesting. You'll see this is probably about to get fried. The Tesla farms with an air defense will absolutely wreck a loon, or a lava hound, but they let the loons come in for free almost when you do that. So I kind of like to place Teslas where they won't be the first defense in the pathing order to get targeted, but they will still be like out of range of an air defense, so that they'll be picking off loons. Both sides have its merits, shredding the lava hound quickly and trying to pick off the loons. We're going to skip that because that was a Town Hall 10 nuke. 6-star war from Peter, of course. What a surprise. What a surprise. I think he actually comes at this one from the top. Could be wrong. We'll see what he does. Go, Peter, go. Oh, nope, completely wrong. This is a 2-minute attack, though. Absolute beast. Actually, I guess if he jumps into the core, the queen's going to jump out. I was looking at attacking this base too when it was a fresh hit, and I was thinking you could come from the bottom as well, just because there's probably a bomb somewhere in this area if you're just looking at it fresh, and you can get the queen from anywhere on the bottom if you just jump to the core. I would think about that next time, Nate, having your queen in a compartment where she touches where the queen pad touches the walls all around her, kind of guarantee she's going to jump to any of those surrounding compartments. So it's not necessarily the best idea in my opinion, just because the attacker, it gives them more options on where they could come from, especially when you have a big core like this that they can jump into. Peter, of course, is going to hog it, just like he does everything. The day I see Peter try some other kind of attack will be very exciting. But I don't see it happening anytime soon with how well his hogging is going recently. Still got 10 in the bag, and there is just not much base left to deal with. There goes his last heal. Could be a diagonal double bomb on this expo. No. Although we got a double tripped here and here. So, I mean, Nate, if you're looking at this, just for base building here in the future, I mean, if somebody comes from here, they're easily going to get all 4 bombs and the queen with just 2 golems. I guess like Peter did. I mean, Peter just gave the blueprint on how to hit this. But you definitely don't want your 2 bomb sets that close together, or one in a compartment that the queen could jump to. Just for future reference. Obviously, Peter attacking you, you had no chance anyway, so nothing you can do there. This is Floyd, Misfits leader, taking out Meridius from row. I think I forgot to mention it too. Jinja Ninja just got promoted to Co, so congrats to him. We're going to be relying on him to take care of everything in the clan now. Sucks to suck, Jinja. But, yeah, congrats, man. You deserve it for war performance, activity, everything. Floyd's dropping a stone go-ho. I'll talk about the attack a little bit more. He's going to get both heroes with this max attack, it looks like, because the king's right here. I said this is interesting. So this is going to be, I guess, maybe a max with hogs. We'll see if he uses the heal on his kill squad. But he does have hogs, and he did quake. So this should be an interesting attack. Dragon goes down. I'm taking out the cannon, Teslas. It looks like he just popped another skeleton trap. Always nice to deal with those with the kill squad. Queen's engaged, so she's going to go down. Again, Meridius, you don't want a double bomb set right where your queen's going to jump out to when they're coming from the other side. Makes it so the attacker's basically guaranteed to pop one. We'll see if he has singles or what else he's got going on. Giant bomb wise. That first heal is money. Gets him a lot of value. Man, his king, golems, everything is still... Wow, Floyd. Sweet attack, dude. This is insane. Floyd was congratulating me for having a good war, but I apparently needed to be congratulating him, because that was a sick attack. Both heroes, I mean, at 2/3 health right now, ton of hogs. If he had a whiz up here, it would have been a little faster, but that's like the only nitpick I can really do. Well done, Floyd. This is one of my attacks. We'll get to see a couple of them. This was probably my favorite attack I've done on Clash since I hit Town Hall 9. Dropping a loon to eliminate the pathing over here. I don't want my golem to walk around. And then I'm going to get golems in here and here. I wanted this one to have a Tesla lock onto it, so I could drop in a hog on this, but it didn't. So I'm just going to get some whiz down and my archer queen to take out this BK as quickly as possible, since he jumped the wall and is beating on this golem. Test wall breaker goes in, and then I'm going to open this compartment up. Golems are going to redirect, and here comes the enemy CC. kind of get lucky. The golems end up splitting for me, which is nice. But rage perfectly right on the edge of the queen there, just what I wanted. Poison goes down to slow the CC and the jump. At this point, I kind of looked away from this. I drop a golem in on this side with 2 whiz. I want to eliminate these buildings right here, and then I'm going to drop in my Barb King right on this, so that he takes it out, jumps up here, and then goes and takes the queen out. I did know, I guessed on the scout that there were bombs here and here, but someone did hit it, so this was a scouted base. So I knew if I could take all this out, I would get both the bombs. Queen or king jumps the wall just like I want, and he's going to take the queen out. My queen is still doing work. Golemites just tripped the double bomb set. I got 12 hogs coming down here on the bottom. They get a heal to deal with all this stuff while they're taking some time. Runs out right as they get through the expo. And then they're going to run up here with the golem tank and take this out. And I'm going to send in 12 more hogs here on the backside, just to target whatever defenses are left. Drop my cleanup wizards and have a mass of hogs left over. Really fun attack. I did not think it was going to work, to be honest, when planning it. I was a little worried about the king part of it and doing all of it at the same time. But it ended up working out pretty well. Maybe I could have been a little quicker to keep my queen up. I was kind of hoping she'd come this way instead of up top, but fun attack. Glad I got to try something a little risky this war, and that it ended up working out well for me. Our boy Rio, who I think I thought was JLR or whatever from last video, apologize, was very tired, still am, but you know how it goes. He is coming at this one with a shattered Laloon, it looks like. These air defenses, man, right next to the queen. Good base recognition here, Rio. Or is this? Yeah, just 2 golems. He is going to poison the CC, which for some reason only 1 loon came out, and then there's the dragon. Kind of weird. Runs into a Tesla farm right by the queen, so that could be deadly. He's still going to get... Well, actually, with golems tagging this, he might just be taking out all these Teslas up here. We'll see what his queen decides to do. It's always... Attacks depend so much on what your queen decides to do. We'll see what she does this one. But he's already got 2 air defenses, the queen, 2 Teslas taken out. Probably going to get a couple more Teslas since he still has his queen up. Her ability is gone, but she should be able to take out at least one of those. And the other one is locked onto a hound, or was locked onto a hound. Here we go. She takes one down. Now she's going to take out the pad and then shoot a wall. Go queen, go. This rage gets a couple loons. I don't know how effective it was. Comes in on the backside, gets his last hound on the air defense. Still got a loon in the bag that he might be dropping for cleanup, it looks like. He might need it to come in here. We'll see. This hound is going to pop right on time for him as these air defenses start to go down. Archer tower goes, sweeper goes. Just the expo left. We'll go ×2. That loon is going to kill it. And then he's got a cleanup loon. Cool attack, Rio. I don't think I've seen you do a lot of loon before. So interesting one to watch. Glad you're branching out and taking bases apart in other styles. And thank you for 3-star in Mr. Park, since he had the audacity to wreck my base. We got Roy coming at us from Ro. Roy is, I think, one of Ro's oldest members, actually, or the oldest current member. He's a co-leader over there. Nice guy. From the few conversations I've had with him, he is going to come at Daedalus with a stoned Goho, it looks like. Wall breakers are going down on the right over there. He gets in successfully. Golems are redirecting. He's going to have one punch a wall because everybody hates walls, right? And all the clan castle troops are going at that one. This is unfortunate. We'll see what he ends up doing here. Wow. Okay, so he gets through the wall here too. Guess he still had wall breakers. In come the heroes. This is an interesting looking attack. He's going to jump over here to get to the queen. And then his queen is probably going to eliminate the pathing up here to a double bomb set. I don't know if he was planning on doing it this way. But Hey man, it's working for you. His king takes out enemy queen. It's going to get some Teslas down there as well. Hogs are coming in up top, standing in heel right now. Taking out Expo, Ms. Tower, all this good stuff. His queen is still up, working on the clan castle building. He's going to have hogs come in down low here. Interesting that he kind of gave up on these guys to take out this stuff here. No more hogs, but he only has 2-point defense and the king to get through. So he should have plenty left, and he does hit a double bomb there, or a single bomb, sorry, right there. Not great. There goes the last point defense. And he runs out of hogs with a mortar left, so this will be interesting. I'm going to put it in ×2 just so it doesn't get too long. Double bomb set there, and 2 singles. King locks onto a golem, so the queen takes her out. I guess the wizard up here took this mortar. Cool attack, Roy. Cut it a little close there for comfort, but hey man, 3 stars are 3 stars. Good job. We get to see one more of my attacks this war. I got to attack late this war because I had to gym my heroes to wake them up. Normally I attack fresh bases. Way easier when you know what to expect. This one did get hit by the air, but I guess that there was a double bomb set here because it was really the only spot that made sense. I misdropped these hogs. I meant to target this archer tower, then this one, so they would all get on this air defense and then die. I didn't notice this one ran off, so I was trying to just poison this and let the CC die. Unfortunately, like I said, I missed, so I ended up kind of having to wing this part, but I did just do the sacrifice hogs, take out a double bomb, so I don't have to worry about that on the main attack. In come my golems, and there's a Tesla farm and the giant bomb up here, so I want to get all that taken care of in the enemy queen. I have to drop my queen way lower than I want to kind of start killing these CC troops that are beating on my golems. So she's going to end up walking around the base after they all go down, unfortunately, but I still have 2 golems going in with my king. Gonna rage those up shortly and then jump to the queen, or jump then rage it looks like. Waited till right after that giant bomb went off to pop my king's ability so that the barbs wouldn't get instantly melted and I'd get a little more damage out of him. Only took a few of the Teslas out, but in come hogs while everything's being tanked. And I only have 1 giant bomb left. This was the only one that got revealed in the scout. So I have 1 left, and I thought it would be up here. I guessed right. So I'm going to pre-heal this spot up here in a second. More hogs and giants coming in on the backside. Thankfully, I guessed right, you'll see. Plus, I knew there wasn't much defense left here. I still have 5 hogs in the bag. I tried to target them with this stupid Tesla, but they wanted to go for the air defense first. So, of course, they wanted to run on me, but whatever. Still got the 3-star. We'll go into fast forward here as they take the king out and then go full speed. Happy to get the 6-star war from my boys. A lot easier when you're doing cleanup duty than hitting fresh bases. I can say that for sure. There we go. And on to JLU, taking out Ryany. Ryany attacked me, so thank you JLU for showing him what's up. Never attack Clayton, or always attack Clayton. That was Rose's strategy for one scrim. At least they told me it would be. Didn't follow through with it, but they did say they were going to use 20 attacks of their 40 attacks on my base. Unfortunately, they did not have that air in strategy. But hey, you know, can't win them all. Sorry again, guys. A little under the weather this morning. Probably from not sleeping at all last night, if I had to guess. He is going to jump in here, take out the defending queen. JLU, I'm not sure where you're from. I apologize. We've looked at a lot of Mutiny 3-stars so far, which is always nice to see. JLU, I want to say he's not from Row, because I don't recognize that name. He might actually be from Asylum, because I think we had to have Bucket bring 1 more person over when he came. But I would say probably Asylum or Misfits. But I don't think he's from Row or Mutiny. He is murdering this base, though. Look at how many hogs he has left right now. Wow. Good job, man. I don't. I was sort of talking about other stuff while that attack was going on, but I mean, one giant bomb popped? What? Surely not. There's a second one up there. I guess he maybe completely paths around the double. I don't know. Kind of tired at the moment still. Could attack though. Got 20 hogs left, it looks like, out of the 28 you brought. On to the next. We got Lieutenant Dan taking out my boy Travis Frigoff Leahy. He's coming at this with Govaho with the Quakes. Probably gonna quake like right up here, I think. Or maybe here. This will be an interesting one to see. Yep, kind of where we were guessing. He's going to get into that base. He's got access to 3 air defenses, the Queen, the CC, potential bomb spots, Tesla spots, everything. Poisons the CC, heals. He's got his Valks, his King in there doing work. Looks like he's running into a bit of a Tesla farm. Barbs are running over to start doing some work on the Queen or sorry, Valks. I said Barbs. They take her out, lickety split. And his hogs are coming in on the backside. I think he's trying to share this heal with his hogs and Valks, so cool that worked out for you. Still has his King and Golem up front tanking. Hogs coming in on the backside. 2 trip the remaining double set. His King trips 1 down though. Sorry, his Queen. Ton of stuff locked onto his Golems, and it looks like his hogs are just kind of going to clean up what is shooting Golem. Still hasn't even had his CC Golem pop over here. But once they get through this, all they have is 2 splash and 1 point defense. Not much to deal with, but he doesn't have a ton of hogs left. Still, obviously, 3 stars. Hasn't even had to use the Queen ability yet, and she's almost at full health. And thankfully, this cannon locks onto that little Golemite right there. So he's good, even with the giant bomb going off. Nice, man. Good attack, Lieutenant Dan. Well done, man. We'll pop this into fast forward. Unfortunately, only 1 hog to help clean up. As you saw on the other side, I think the difference in the war was our bases cleaned up a little better. Lieutenant Dan's other one, JLR, Tyrion. We got Dale from Mutiny here. We didn't have as many high percentage 2 stars as the good luck side of things did, so I don't know if you want to attribute that to bad luck, good planning, um, failed planning to notice cleanup, but the difference in the war like this. Because if you remember when we were kind of flipping through that recap, we saw a ton of 98, 97, 99% attacks. Kind of a bummer there, but you know, this was just a fun war. So you know, however it went down, everybody's happy with. This is a nice attack by Dale. Unfortunately, he gets 1 goal. I'm landlocked up here. Not ideal, but this jump gets him to this compartment with 3 Teslas and the Queen. His King's going to run over there and take 1 shot at her. Does not get her down, so we'll see what happens here. Maybe Queen on Queen action we got going on here. Oh, there we go. Boom. Nice, man. Takes the enemy Queen out. Gets the Teslas. I have not seen Dale Laloon either, I don't think, so cool. Glad to see people trying out new attack styles. His first hound went down so fast. Unfortunate that this air defense is going to pick some stuff off now. It takes some time for his second one to get in there. He's got that max hound there that's pretty much guaranteed to burst now, and then he's got a hound for this air defense on the backside. Good idea to go for that level 7 one first, probably. But you do go right into some air sweepers this way, so interesting to see you still 3-starring. There goes the level 7 air defense. All loons are in, no spells left, but it is officially a balloon parade. He's got probably 10, 12 of them spread out around the base right now, and it looks like they're going to get to that air defense right about the time that hound wants to go pop. We'll see. Oh, so close. Just a sliver of health left on his hound, but his balloons are spread out nicely, so he actually gets a good split on them to help clean up a little bit, which is good because, I mean, he's got 4 lava pups, I want to say. 4 lava pups? Not very many. Cool attack, Dale. Nice to see you trying out to be a Laloon in the low pressure Scrim. Okay, guys, here we go. Everybody, pause, take a minute. Buckle up, get excited. Favorite attack of the war right here. For sure. Mine was probably my favorite just because everybody likes their own attacks. And then I watched this, and I had to go back to the drawing board at how to impress you guys more. I guess I'll just include Rev in all of our wars because that will be the easiest way to do it. Rev, again, I've mentioned it 100 times at this point, is from Misfits, one of the cool dudes over there. So you're gonna see he essentially, I don't even, I'll let the attack speak for itself almost. Poisons the CC here. Uh, he is gonna use drags to take out the defending queen, and he's using his kill squad just to get these 2 air defenses over here essentially. Does not need a jump for them. He's just gonna let them beat through the wall, so he saves a spell there. Coming in early with loons down here, and then he drops dragons, a lava hound, dragons, rage. So they just destroy the queen, and balloons coming in. They share the rage, and they're gonna take out 2 defenses really quick. Just the way he deployed this part of the attack, I thought was just absolutely beautiful. Really cool stuff, Rev. Keep up the good work, dude. This attack had me jealous. I don't even know that he needed to rage there. Probably could have waited a little longer. I guess his hound is going to pop anyway, so yeah, good rage up top. And now he's just going to have a ton of loons go take out that archer tower. I mean, you can see he killed this base. Both dragons live. Not even suicide drags at that point. Just, queen killers and cleaning up the base. Still has his queen at full health. I thought that was just a sweet attack. Props to you for pulling that one off, dude. Princess Ella, so OSK was begging us to hit this base all war because he's like, no Town Hall 9 is 3 started. He's from Row, and they just did that Turb Swin Big Scrim that you might have seen a few videos I put up of. Apparently it took them like 5 Town Hall 9 attacks they used on this and all failed, and then they had a Town Hall 10 nuke it. So he's like, oh, my base is amazing. Ella comes in with 12-12 heroes and shows him what's up. Basically, he bats around his double bomb sets with hogs effectively, and comes right at the queen. I don't think she pops a single bomb with her kill squad and just still murders this base. She should start coming in with hogs here shortly. Ton of whiz up in here doing some damage with the golems tanking for him. In come the hog Orides, and still got golems tanking a couple defenses. Just phased his queen, has both heroes up, trying to work into the core. I think there's a double bomb set right here, and just, look at the way the hogs, 2 path there. And they went like straight in on both sides of it. Really cool. Really, really cool stuff. No hogs left. There goes the last heal. But once they get through this heal, there's only going to be 2-point defense left to take out. The queen's actually going to step up. I think there was probably another bomb set right here. And the queen takes out, I guess, both of these buildings, so the hogs never even go there. King's ability has not even been used. So, OSK, maybe it's time for a new base, buddy. Ella just absolutely dominated that. She's from Misfits, if I haven't mentioned, by the way, yet. One of the good attackers from over there. And, oops, King Shane gets taken out by Felix. Felix is, actually, I think he's in Good Luck, one of the members of Rose Feeder currently. Maybe he'll come up after dropping a dang 3-star, who knows. Good luck to you, Felix, and good luck. I don't make any decisions over there, but this is a pretty sweet attack. Again, queen touching the walls and centralized King Shane. I would recommend rethinking your base a little bit. They can come from most sides and get access to her relatively easily. Don't even need a jump to get her actually at this point, so he gets another heal. And there's a double set. It looks like just went off right next to her. I would never put a double set that close to the queen or the queen that close to a wall because she's just guaranteed to jump out, which makes the attacker have an easy time picking where they're going to come from to take you out. And yeah, that was a double. So double set gone and queen dead, and he's got 3 heal spells left. Probably could have come in a little earlier with his hogs. That's the only nitpick I've got so far for you, Felix. Good heal spell over here. The one up top didn't do as much for you, but when you got 3, you can use them pretty liberally. So do whatever you want there. Maybe another double set here that he kind of just walked around essentially. That top heal did stop those hogs from getting murdered, so definitely helped out a little there. Big wad of hogs. Golem is tanking this last cannon, so they're going to take this out, all the skeletons. And then we're in cleanup. He's got wizards everywhere. He's got hogs working the bottom of the ring. They're going to take out this king when they get up there. Murdered. Yep, sweet attack Felix. Yep, double set was there. Good job taking one of the sets out and then kind of pathing around the other one. Dale, 6-star war, attaboy. Taking out Fangle. This is Feces Man's alt. I just mentioned that he retired. Went out with Dale 3-starring him. Sorry about that, buddy. Dale, I just said Dale doesn't La Lune and normally hogs, and look at this, he drops 2 3-star La Lune attacks. I guess he's liking the air raids. Cool stuff, Dale. We'll see what happens here. He's going to jump in. He's going to take this air defense out for sure, and then his queen, I would assume, is going to reach and get this one. But he's just coming at this one with a shattered La Lune. Poison down for the CC, a little bit off on the placement there, but they are going to stand in it now. Rage goes down so that they get a little more damage through the base. Queen needs to take out the enemy queen, because the king went with king on king action. So both the heroes took out their opposites. King's going to jump back. Hopefully this queen takes the jump here. Oh no. She goes up, so we'll see what happens here. It's a 3-star, obviously, but that's a little bit scary. She is punching through a wall. Oh my goodness, look at this. Do you guys see what I'm seeing? MVP archers take out the air defense. Definitely not luck. I think Dale planned that out for sure. Who doesn't count on their queen's phased archers to take out an enemy air defense? Uh, sorry, Fangle, that you had to go down like that. Cool, Dale. Very interesting stuff here. Got balloons just walking in on the backside, nice and slow. Probably going to haste to get into this last air defense if I had to imagine. Cool attack, Dale. Got the haste in the bag. Where's it going to go? There goes his last hound. Honestly, he doesn't need the haste, but is he going to swag it? Is he going to? He's going to swag it. Yes. We'll see where he uses it. Oh, don't hold it, Dale. You got to use your spells. Don't do this. Come on. He's going to hold it. Ah, there we go. Get into that town hall faster. Cool job, Dale. MVP archers take out the air defense for you. No luck, all skill, for sure. Variable is going to nuke Steve French. I say nuke. It's a town hall 9 on town hall 9 attack. Not technically a nuke, but variable is a little higher up on the war map coming down. Poor Steve French here, and his low-level air defenses never stood a chance. Variable likes the max attacks too. He and Jinja, I've seen most of the wars I've been in with both of them recently. Maxing everything in sight. Nothing wrong with that. This one's actually really cool. I've watched the replay. Variable's queen kind of goes this way and then comes back and clutches this last air defense. He doesn't even need all of his hounds. Pretty much just wrecks this base. We were doing this late in the war, kind of going for 3 stars. And as you saw, a lot of the higher Town Hall 9s were 3-star earlier on than the lows because, like I said, everybody was using this war to get some practice and like have fun. So, like, I was trying to hit high 9s, but like I said, I didn't attack till probably the last like 4 hours of the war was my first attack. So most of the like top 9s were gone. So I tried to hit what I could. Number 10, the first one I hit was 1-star, so I figured that was one we needed cleaned up because I wanted that war loot, you know, obviously trying to farm heroes. I need everything I can get to make up for my war attacks. And see his queen right here goes in. I was talking to Variable on TeamSpeak after he did this attack, and he was like, when I dropped my last hound in, I was so confused that he didn't run over here to the air defense, and I was zoomed in and didn't realize my queen had stepped up and taken that out. So always a nice surprise when your queen decides to do something nice for you. Ton of balloons left. He even saved the little pocket loon. I'm working the bottom of the ring, wrecked. Good job, Steve French. You tried. Just a big old stoned kitty. Not much you can do. Slothrop on John. I think they attacked each other, if I'm not mistaken. Little revenge action going down here. John pretty much has to hog. He doesn't really have the troops. He went really, really early lab-wise. I mean, he's actually rushed. I think he started playing the game in May and has 10-10 heroes already. So props to him for getting on that hero grind nice and early. But he went as a rush Town Hall 7 to 8 and a rushed 8 to 9. So he basically has to hog. It's the only viable comp he has at like anywhere near full strike. But he does that really well. He hogs a lot to farm too. At least he did at Town Hall 8. So he gets a lot of practice in with it. I'm sure he's loving his new level 5 hog riders. Way better than those level 4 guys. But he's coming in. He's tripped 1 giant bomb so far. Poison is going to go down on the Skeletrons, and there goes a lot of hogs. Still has probably 15 total, so we'll see how he gets through this attack. There's nowhere else he can really hit a double bomb set that makes sense, and he still has 3 heals, so I think these hogs are just going to stand in those for the rest of the raid. It looks like, I mean, yeah, with just these 2 heals, he's got everything covered almost. Other than like these, we'll see. He could probably swag it. Nobody seems to like to do that when I'm trying to record cool recaps, so I'm sure he won't, but he probably could. And he heals, man. Disappointed, John. Gotta go for the style points whenever possible. I do understand 1 to 3 star though. Nobody wants to mess up. Looks like it was a double set over here. Well done. Sloth. This was a good base, I think. Interesting, for sure. John is just a beast. I'm sorry about that. On to the Town Hall 8 action. Waifu, oh, sorry, 8.5, again. This will be the last Town Hall 9 attack of the war. Waifu on Met Krieger, who has yet to drop the 3rd air defense. And Waifu again, obviously an early 9, has an upgraded jump. Went a little early, rage isn't done. Has a level 5 queen, but still level 4 hogs and all that stuff. Sorry again for sounding a little off today, but this was the last chance I had to get this done. Figured I would do it while I had time. He's got minions and Valks coming out of the CC. Probably going to see a poison go down on those. Or just a rage. Saving the poison for the skeletons is never a bad idea when you can get away with it. Looks like he's going to get through this wall here. Drop the jump to get his troops some access to more stuff. Might have been a double set right here, potentially. We'll see. If so, if he doesn't hit 4 bombs and pop them all, I would assume that there was a double set there. Centralized Queen, Waifu, I know you just got to Town Hall 9, I'm assuming. But Centralized Queen's not a good idea, it just lets the attacker come. I mean, literally from anywhere on the base. Here, jump to the core, here, jump to the core, here, jump to the core. Whatever they want to do, really. So, he is going to eat 1 double set, but only with a group of about 5 hogs. Still has a heal in the bag to drop up in this area if he wants. 10 hogs working through this base is going to be too much. Only 1 point defense left. Queen walked out on him, but she's going to just do some cleanup, so no problem there. And look at this. Somebody finally swagged a heal. Maybe Waifu forgot. I say Waifu, Met Krieger, you're the one who needs the defending tip. Oh. technically use the heal on the poison, or on the Tesla. Swag poison though. Yeah, Weifu, good attack, way to take out that bomb set without your full group of hogs. And then Krieger, I would work on getting your queen out of your core. Not a good idea in the current base meta. This is a nuke attack, so we'll skip this one. Sorry, TSK. Another nuke attack, and exits. I think we had a Town Hall 8 not show up for the war till really, or actually, chemistry is on our side. Basically couldn't attack and did like 2 essential scouts, and then I think we just had a couple fails, so we ended up having to nuke, unfortunately. Our side was all about getting the win. We just wanted that war loot, so we did what we had to get it. So this will be our only Town Hall 8 attack we'll show for this recap. Looks like we're going to have a Stoned Goho, 3 heals, so I'm guessing CC Hogs. Poison nukes the entire CC there. Hogs coming in from the bottom. Exits is probably one of our best Town Hall 8 attackers. I think he's on his way to 9 now. But keep up the good work, man. Enjoy Town Hall 9 once you get there. As long as you can farm and get your stuff up quickly, it is a blast. He is working on this. I guess he's assuming there's a double bomb set maybe here. I probably would have guessed something weird up with the Tesla, and this compartment is going to have one, but we'll see what ends up happening. This also isn't close really to a max 8 yet, so a little more leeway than you would normally have. These cannons all still have a level to go. Archer towers, wizard towers need to be upgraded. Looks like Teslas are maxed, and that's about it as far as stuff that's going to really take out his hogs. He just hit a single, and there's already a bomb tripped over here, so X hits was right, I was wrong, or maybe this was scouted, who knows. Tesla's in the middle, probably going to see his hogs kind of converge here and get a heal placed on him. Yep. Cool attack, splitting up the groups of hogs like that to take out everything really quickly. And that is going to be a 3-star for the good guys. Cool. So that is the war there. Props to everybody who did the work on setting this up. I think it was mostly Rev with some other people doing some last minute stuff. But thank you, Rev, for dropping sweet attacks and setting up the war. Last little check everything out recap. I can go look at all the attacks just so people can see what we did. We got Peter with the 6-star, myself. We got Dale John, wow, Dale John and Weifu back to back to back, 6 stars. So 5 on that side, Twist with a 6-star. We got OSK with a 6-star, and he picked up the 3 on assault, and then Mini Teddy with the 6-star. Congrats to you guys for bossing out on both attacks. Fun war for everybody. I think Mutiny will be taking the week off from our rain wars with Thanksgiving coming up, and just kind of relaxing a little bit after our hectic schedule recently. But I'll try to find some stuff to record here and there. Maybe some attacks from whatever wars we end up doing with random searches for people to see. And I think our next arrange war is going to be early December with... I think we're trying to match up with Goham Gaming on their early December one. So you can look forward to that one in probably about a week after we get Thanksgiving settled. And I think that's all for this time. Props to everybody. Great war. Had a lot of fun. Glad we all got to kind of mingle and just have a laid-back war with some really good attacks and fun bases to hit. Until next time, Clashers, stay classy.